Hi, everyone. It's Terry Joe with Solutions Unlimited Coaching, and I'm here to talk a little bit about the inner trio connection. And I wanted to do a three-part series on each of the parts of the trio so you would understand a little bit more about what this upcoming online course that I'm doing that starts September 16th is about. And I'm excited to share from each. The idea came actually in working with my trio that each part of us would tell you what their experience is in doing the trios. So I'm going to start with my personality. This is Terry Joe, the 53-year-old woman. And I want to first say that in my defense, ego personality, that I think the ego gets a really bad rap in our world today, especially in the spiritual communities. I think there's a misunderstanding about it. This is the 53-year-old me that has been on earth and learned earthly ways and hopefully is in the world but not of it, but sometimes I'm of it. And this is the part that can cause dramas and problems and what else? It has likes and dislikes, preferences, judgments, opinions about everything. I mean, it's a very colorful part of us. And I've really learned, particularly in this process, but also in all of my education, the soul-centered education I did, particularly at USM, that it's best to cooperate and learn the ways of the personality and the ego so that we can do the things we came to do on this earth. Because the bottom line is, if we were all spirit, if we were all soul, which we are, by the way, but if that's all we were, we'd be just hanging out in bliss all day. And we wouldn't get the things done that we came here to do. We wouldn't learn the lessons we came to learn. In other words, you need friction. You need disagreements. You need things to work through to come into the divine knowing of who you are, which is this soul essence, really. But it's actually fun playing in the personality level. And the other thing about the trio process is without the 53-year-old Terry Joe sitting down to actually do the process, it wouldn't happen because the soul doesn't need it. The child self does really need it and appreciate it, but it's not usually the one that's going to bring us to the chairs until you're really close. Connected is how I do my little connection with the three of us. And then it will be like, go to the trio, which mine does now because it knows, it trusts me, and it knows the benefit of being in this circle, in this sacred circle. So I don't think I've showed you. I wanted to show you what the trio looks like. And this is where the distinguished guests sit. The poof box is where the child sits. She loves over there. This is I'm not really good at showing this because it's backwards in the way it does it. The one over to the right is the higher self, and the one I'm sitting in today is the personality. So what else can I say about the personality? I mean, you get to see and hear from me a lot. I share on Facebook a lot, and sometimes it is my higher self inspiring me to do it. Sometimes it's my child self, and sometimes it's just plain Terry Joe. And we want to invite you to this course. It is 6 Mondays starting September 16th. It's going to be from 7:30 to 8:45 p.m. Pacific Standard Time. I'll probably stay over till about 9 o'clock at night if you have questions. But it's an interactive group. There's going to be 12 people involved. Hopefully, I mean, up to 12 I can take. And it's some of you have heard of the Mastermind series that people do where it's a support kind of thing and you really come into what you want in your life and anything that's blocking you, and it's a wonderful support system. So I'm calling this a Mastermind Heart Soul series, and the mind would be really the personality, Terry Joe, that thinks she knows everything, and then interestingly enough, the soul knows everything, but we call that the soul, and then the heart is the child self. In my experience, that's how I define them, and of course, a lot of those things overlap, and it's not as defined as Terry Joe likes to make it, but she's an organizer by nature, so she likes to organize information and practices and stuff. So I think that's all I want to say about this class. If you're interested, I will put a link. I'm not sure how to do that, but I'll put a link either in my YouTube video or on wherever I post this. And I'd love to have you be part of this 6-week class. And we'll be working on this together and designing beautiful self-care practices and having lots of fun. So until next time, I'll share part 2 tomorrow, which will be about the child self. Love you. Bye.